Alright, I got notes here from the studio heads on the different characters that they want you to design for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and I'm just going to warn you up front, with this movie they're just sort of like throwing every idea that anyone had into the movie, so it's going to be a lot. Okay, they're going to be coming at you just like lightning round, okay? So just write them down as I say them. Okay, this first one's pretty simple. It's just like a guy who just looks like a regular guy and he's just like telekinetic for some reason. Is he a mutant? What? No, he lives in the quantum realm. Does everyone in the quantum realm read minds? No, just him. A guy who's just made of goo, and if you drink his goo, you can understand all the other people in the quantum realm. A guy who's just like a big robot and his head is like a glowing plasma cannon and he just sort of speaks by screaming. Also, his name is Greg, but we're never going to learn that. Broccoli guy? That's just like it's like if broccoli was wearing clothes and was the size of a person. Squirrel snake-topus. It's an octopus and all of his arms are snakes, and he's also got a squirrel's butt and balls. Will we see those? It's a good question. We might. I don't know. This guy's kind of fun. His arms and legs are like see-through bubbles, and his face is just sort of like a chrome diamond, and he's full of spaghetti. Scissor teeth. I think that's just a guy who has scissors for teeth, and it says here that his eyes are not. Bill Murray. It's just one of the guys is Bill Murray. Polar bear with an afro. Ooh, this one's gonna be fun. This is like if an iguana had a baby with a cloud of mustard gas. Okay, so at one point they get chased by this pack of monsters, and they kind of look like if a lawn chair had 8 human noses and was like, Tee! This one just says, the spiritual opposite of North Dakota. Sentient buildings. These are just buildings in the quantum realm that are alive. And it's gonna be really funny. At one point, Ant-Man's gonna be like, your buildings are alive? And someone else is gonna be like, your buildings aren't? Are all the buildings in the quantum realm alive then? Good question. No, just those ones are. All the other buildings aren't alive. So they do know what not alive buildings are, but they're still gonna say that line because it's gonna be f***ing hilarious. As you know, this year at Hallmark, we are trying something a little bit different. We are going to be doing a movie based on every letter of the alphabet leading up to Christmas. You are the idea guru that has shepherded us through the last 20 seasons. What do you have for letter A?
Alligator.
Scary.
Apples. Apple. Alien.
Ooh.
Alien for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's an alien got come down to Earth to learn about humans, and he come down at Christmas time, and he meets Christmas lady.
Ooh.
And she teach him about just in time for Christmas.
Yes, love it. I did like the apple thing though. Can they maybe like go apple picking somewhere in there?
Yeah, and they go apple picking.
Awesome. What do you have for B?
Baseball. Bigfoot. Christmas at the beach.
Yeah.
Christmas at the beach. Christmas beach party.
Yes.
With Bigfoot.
Ooh, Bigfoot shows up at the beach?
Yeah.
I like that. That's like genre bending, because usually Bigfoot is in the woods. So that's amazing. That's next level. You're so good at this. What do you have for C?
Cowboy Christmas camp.
Yeah.
It's a cowboy and a Christmas business lady come. She got to shut down his cowboy camp, and he's gonna teach her how to be a cowboy just in time.
Aww.
So that they can do Christmas.
I'm genuinely emotional about that idea right now. I actually am like about to cry.
Yeah, it's nice.
What are we paying you?
A lot.
Well, whatever it is, it's not enough because you are so good at this.
Thanks.
Let's keep rolling. What do you have for D?
Dinosaurs versus robots for Christmas.
Yeah.
Behold, the ancient realm of Mania.
Oh my god.
Steady yourself, riders. We are now entering the forbidden realm of Dalek Moor.
No way.
Welcome to the great halls of Ravmoranina.
Oh my god, that... I always wondered what it would look like.
Your eyes do not deceive you, for those are the rolling hills of Rundwoon.
No way. That's Rundwoon? Hey, you remember that TV show that was on TV when you were a kid? Well, get this. We're doing it again. Saved by the Bell! We're doing it again. Boy Meets World. Yeah, we're doing it again. The Wonder Years. Quantum Leap. Will and Grace. We're doing it again, bitch. Night Court. You like Night Court, right? Probably. Well, it's Night Court, but this time it's... again. Do you miss Home Improvement? I don't care if the answer is yes or no. We're doing it again. Tossed salad and scrambled eggs. We're doing Frasier again. We're getting them all back, so come on. Come on back. Come on. Don't sit here and look me in the eye and act like you don't love Frasier. You fucking love Frasier. Law and Order. We're doing it. That one's still a TV show? It's still on TV? Okay. Well... Law and Order! Still, All in the Family. Remember that show? All in the Family? It's kind of folksy, kind of racist. Well, we're doing that show again, but this time Archie Bunker is non-binary. So, coming this fall to NBC or ABC or CBS, one of them, all of them. So what do you do for work? Oh, I mean, you know, I'm a... Professional assassin, yeah. What about you? Are you in the biz? No, nah. Really? Yeah, if you can believe it. Yeah. It's just, my whole family was killed by professional assassin fights, so I sort of steer clear. Yeah, I mean, that would do it. My mom and dad were actually on a date, and my mom got shot. My dad bent down to help her out. Somebody thought he was bending over to get a gun and threw a knife in my dad's forehead. Yeah. So. Yeah, I've seen that before. I've done that before a few times. And then my siblings died more or less the same way in different events over the years. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do? Professional assassin fights are the leading cause of death in the world that we live in, so statistically it's gonna get us. What are you gonna do? One way or another. Honestly, I'm surprised I made it this far and I've only been shot twice. You only been shot 2 times? Yes, sir. Wow, that is impressive. I've been shot 18 times. Wow. I mean, not all at once, obviously, at different events. Once I was shot 3 times in a row, and that was a close call. Right. So you really don't work in the industry, huh? I really and truly do not. What do you do then, if you don't mind me asking? I work at, Subway. Sandwiches. Yeah. I want to make a movie about the golden era of Hollywood, alright? The end of the silent film era, the roaring 20s, baby. Los Angeles, 1926. And we start off at a party, right? And there's people dancing, and there's streamers, and there's champagne, and there's drugs, and people are wearing tuxedos, and some people are naked. And there's an elephant, a big elephant, alright? And right off the bat, I mean, I'm talking maybe 3 minutes into this movie, that elephant just shits all over this guy's face. 2 guys, right? Just all over him. And I'm talking so much shit. Just so much elephant poo. Just a waterfall of just so much. And it just goes on and on and on. The camera's just covered in this elephant poo. And we're at the party and we're dancing, right? We're dancing. And Margot Robbie shows up and she's dancing. And she's doing drugs, all right? And everybody's dancing and laughing and smoking and drinking and having a good time and pissing on each other, right? They're peeing, all right? There's a guy getting pee on his face and he loves it. He loves it. It's his favorite thing in the world. And then Brad Pitt shows up and we're like, Brad Pitt's here. Okay, now we got a movie and he's married to Olivia Wilde and you think Olivia Wilde's in this movie, but no, she's not. She's out of the movie immediately. Don't worry, darling. We won't be seeing her again. And then he's drinking and he's smoking and he's having a good time and people are shitting and puking and pissing everywhere. And Brad Pitt says, let's go make some movies. Let's make some movies. So we go and we make the movies, all right? And people are running around and they're screaming and there's cameras and the camera work that we're seeing is going and a guy gets stabbed. For real stabbed on the movie set. People are dying on this movie set. And at one point, Brad Pitt, he's sitting in a bathroom and he's like, why would anyone want sound in their movies? And right as he says that, a guy in the bathroom stall just all of the poop in this guy's body comes out. Just every last ounce of it. And we hear all of it. And now we meet Tobey Maguire, right? Tobey Maguire's in this movie and he's got this big scary bodyguard, right? Okay, and the bodyguard, he loves spitting. He loves spitting so much. He loves spitting almost as much as I love piss and poop and throw up. And he's just spitting. He's just and every time he spits, you think that has to be the last one. There's no way this guy has any more spit left in his body, but you're wrong. He's got so much more spit left. We go to Tobey Maguire's party and there's like 2 women who are wrestling in blood. Whose blood? We don't know, but they are coated in this blood, just lubricated in blood and what looks like probably throw up too, and poop and pee, I'm sure, and also that guy's spit. And people are punching and there's an alligator and people are doing drugs. And then we get to the end and it's kind of tender. You know, it's kind of a tender, like, love letter to Hollywood. Yeah, well, I think I've heard enough. Gonna go ahead and write you a check for $150 million. This is Raj Mortimer auditioning to be in the pictures. Say, what's the big idea with all this sand? You mean to tell me in the future they got a dance more infectious than the jitterbug? Hooey! The truth? Well, sir, you wouldn't recognize the truth if it bought you dinner and gave you a handshake. Say, what's the big idea with all this snow? You calling me a dinosaur? Well, so's your old man. Aliens? You mean to tell me there's more than one of them? Well, we better get the hell out of Dodge and quick. I'm not looking to be somebody's lunch. Now look here, Maxie. No pal of mine's gonna get outdriven by a girl. Yeah, I'm curious, what would happen if you tried one where you just dropped the voice and just sort of used more of your natural speaking voice? Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. This is my regular speaking voice. Yeah, I mean, what's the voice that you use when you're at dinner parties? Yes, this is how I sound at dinner parties. But all right, now I'm getting frustrated. Somebody better tell me what's the big idea with all these animals. Hey, where is he? I gave him a head start. All right, so he's on the move. Which way did he go? Let's just say he got a little hot-headed. I don't get what you're talking about or how that's a relevant answer to the question I just asked you. You know, he lost his head. What the hell is happening right now? You know, he always had a good head on his shoulders, and now he, Are you hearing yourself talk right now? Are you having a stroke or something? Where is he? He doesn't have a head anymore. His head exploded. I exploded his... He's dead. Hey, what's up, dude? It's me, Dwayne Johnson. Hey, Dwayne. I'm the director of the new movie that you're gonna be in. Listen, I read the script, and I gotta say, I love this character. I really feel like I get this guy. This guy, right, he's lost so much. He's broken. I feel like the way that he deals with all of that is that he's jacked. Yeah, and I'm just talking strictly on a level of like how much emotional pay dirt can we get? I feel like this guy has taken all of that internal pain in his life and turned it into him being so yo. Yeah, I mean, well, you're gonna be playing the part, so I mean, he's going to be a pretty large person. Yeah, but I'm not talking about just like how I normally look. I'm not talking about my regular level of fitness here. Oh, you mean more than this even? Yeah, I want to take it to the level where people in the audience are kind of like, is he okay? Is this a healthy level of muscle mass for a person to have? Yeah, I'm not sure if you need to go to the level where people are concerned about your health. I'm just talking about from a character perspective. He's sad, and because of that, he's so buff and bald. So you and me are like the nerdy Ghostbusters. Yeah. And we're always saying stuff like, well, if the ionization rate is constant for all ectoplasmic entities. Yeah, we're always talking about like total protonic reversal. Yeah. We gotta keep an eye on the psychokinetic energy of New York City. Yeah, exactly. And then and in one scene, a ghost gives me a blowjob. Wait, what's up? I just think it'd be really funny if there's a scene where a ghost beeges me. But why would that happen? So we're going around, we're busting ghosts, right? Yeah. But then at one point, one of the ghosts just gives me head, and I do like cross eyes. I go like, boy. I think it'd be a good scene to have. I mean, yeah, okay, yep, sure. Makes me feel good. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.